All right, this video is for anybody who has the Great Stuff gun, the Pro 14, if you can read that on there. I've seen too many of these guns go thrown right in the garbage. All right, I've actually owned this gun myself, and after I used it, I threw the cleaner in it, ran the cleaner through it for a good long time. All right, it's still jammed up. I want to walk you through how to bring it back to normal, okay? So the tools you're gonna need are a 3/4 wrench. And what did I use? A 9mm socket. Yeah, 9mm socket. Has to be a deep wall, all right? First step, you have to have this cleaner on hand. Trust me, if I didn't have that, I would have a huge mess, okay? First step, I guess the first step would try to crack this open. I got the cannon, this one's working now, but crack this open, see if you can let the pressure out of it. If you can't, then take your 3/4 wrench, go right in here without the can on, take the can off and crack that open, all right? It takes a bit to crack it open, but then slowly open it. And on mine, it was still under pressure. So all the foam started coming out of here once I loosened it up a bit. You want to be very careful. The amount of foam that came out of this was insane. All right, so I sat here after I cracked it, and it was just spraying the foam out here, okay? I had this can with the spray tip, spraying it down over some napkins here, or some paper towels. I went through about 5 layers of paper towels until it stopped to where I could open it. Do not open that up until it stops spraying. It'll be everywhere. Just trust me on that. It'll be everywhere. The shit's hard to get off. All right. Once I had that off, I used a cleaner. I sprayed this out instantly so it didn't get screwed up. I sprayed out in here the best I could. All right. Then I took this socket, slid it over here, broke this loose. This is the key, okay? Once I broke that loose and cleaned everything off in there and cleaned out the port after, because this little nozzle here opens and closes it right here on a fitting, okay? I cleaned that out. I cleaned all this out. I put the cleaner through it. And now, after I put everything back together, it is spraying again. All right, real simple, real easy. Use a lot of caution. Again, I cannot emphasize this enough. Use a lot of caution when you're taking this off of this gun. Mine was fully loaded. I mean, this whole table would have been covered in foam, or worst case scenario, I could have went for it and it everywhere. You know, that if you've ever had Great Stuff on you, it's not a good scenario. Anyways, I put this back on. Well, obviously, once you have everything taken apart, use a cleaner, use a little spray nozzle on it, clean everything in there while you've got it all open, okay? Clean the tip. There's a little rod in here that seats into this fitting right here that stops it from opening and closing. This was the dirty part. Mine, looking back, maybe I could have opened it and tried to poke something in there, but if I'd have done that, it probably, again, would have gotten everywhere. So the way I did it is probably the way I would do it every time. Hope this helps somebody.